this match. Also a presentation ceremony happening besides. That's a good shot. That's going away. That's a positive shot. The ball just stops before the boundary line as usual. Slows down right there till the end. It's the KNPC, which is 5 runs, is what they have, with the couple and a single right now. There's Rathore and Suthar, the two batters. Johnson, the bowler. KNPC and STORK. And that's another boundary that comes by this. They have a very good start here, the KNPC, in terms of those runs. And 9, 10 runs already. It's a 4 no ball, by the way, so it's a free hit available. They can go big with that shot. And that's wide. The free hit will continue. Starter on strike. That's the shot on the onside. There's a fielder back in the deep. It was the KNPC had won the toss. They wanted to bat first, so decision straight away. Is Satya Rathore and Tushar Kumar. Tushar Kumar is a very strong batter, and no wonder he's been asked to start the attack right from the beginning. That's the wicket. That's the comeback from Johnson to get the big wicket of Suthar. Tushar Kumar Suthar will have to walk back. And that's the first wicket for the KNPC to lose. He had the pace. And there he had the temperament as well. So very, very well done. There's 12 runs for the loss of a wicket. There's last delivery now of that over number 1. That's the wide. Bowler won again. 13 runs in that first over. So that's it. The first over has been done. It is 13 for the loss of a wicket. There's Bhargav, who's going to be the new batter in, Bhargav Kumar. So Hadawale is the new bowler in here. That's right up in the air. It's a long one for the fielder coming underneath it. He circles around it. He takes the catch. Has he taken it? Yes, it was high up in the air. He kept his eyes on the ball. The third attempt. He manages to take that. And look at that. Everyone is happy. They know how important that wicket was of Rathore. And they pick up 2 wickets. And that's trouble in the paradise for the KNPC. They won the toss. Not expecting to lose the 2 wickets early on. First it was Tushar. And now this is Rathore. Satya Rathore. So both the batters have gone back in the dugout. And there'll be pretty much two new batters out there on the crease. So STORK are delighted in the way they've gone about the business. So 13 for the loss of 2, the KNPC. Now they have Chauhan. It is Rajendra Chauhan, who's the new batter in. They'll have to stitch a partnership together before they go big with those shots. Let's straight towards the fielder. Nothing much on that occasion. The partnership needs to stabilize. A wicket here can literally pull his team back. So they wouldn't want to give away those wickets. The worst case in the form of a run out. And that's wide. The extras will help. KNPC at 15 now for the loss of 2. It's early on. There's a lot of many overs to go by, so don't have to worry about it. They can take things one at a time. Right now, as I said, what's crucial for them is the partnership. That's an appeal, loud appeal this time to the umpire, but I don't think he's interested. They're managing to keep the pressure on the batters. And all that they have to care about is not giving away the extra. Not giving away those easy runs. It was a big loss for the KNPC to let loose their two batters back in the dugout. Both of them are aggressive batters. They like to hit hard. Tushar. I know him, I've seen him many a times, Tushar. It's on the offside. The fielder cannot stop that. Though he got his foot behind the ball a bit. We will come back though easily for a second. Chauhan. It's on the on. It's a single. KNPC are 19 for the loss of 2 wickets in those 2 overs. So Johnson once again back into the attack. And they want to pick up those wickets. There's Max and Johnson. With Kumar on strike, the right-handed batter. We are inside the power play, so only 2 fielders have been allowed outside 30-yard circle. It's up in the air, 1 bounce towards the fielder. It's a quick release. So what STORK would need to do is to put the pressure on. Courtesy because of the first over from Johnson, the runs have come. But now they've got to claw back those runs with those quiet 2 overs. This one has gone for 2 in those 3 deliveries. Pretty much good line, good length, and also good amount of pace. Enough for the batter to be guessing and be troubled. Bowling really well here. No doubt in that. Keeping it straight towards the fielder. They wouldn't go for it. So there we have STORK. The KNPC 21 for the loss of 2 is Johnson. He works around the onside. So Harawale into his second over. Chauhan 5 of 9. Kumar is 2 of 4. This partnership is very important for the KNPC, as I keep repeating. That was a good one. Good line. It's a pretty much, you would say, as a young and energetic side, the STORK. Let's play it on the onside. There's a fielder back there, just a single. Nothing much. So singles is all what they get. That's singles all the while. The KNPC 23 for the loss of 2. It's on the off chance, and the non-strikers in. No, the batter made it in time. The batter has made that in time. This Chauhan 6 of 11. And there's been a wonderful, I would say, performance when it comes out by these two players. The partnership is what they look for. They aren't playing those risky shots, nothing right up in the air for anyone to come underneath it. And Handawale is also maintaining his line and length. Look at that, good run up. Decent pace, that's up in the air. I just said they don't want to take a risk, but this is not a risky shot. It will not go towards the boundary, but they'll come back happily and comfortably for a couple. So 8 of 12 is Chauhan. Some check required. As the batter getting ready, and here is Harawale. The last delivery of that over, number 4. The run rate all of a sudden from 9 has come down to less than 7. Well, there's a lot of pace, using the pace of the bowler, the timing, guiding it towards the boundary region. What a shot that is. Just using the pace of the bowler. And there he gets that wonderful boundary. And right in the zone. Harawale has some serious pace. So with that, 4 overs have been done. It's 30 for the loss of those 2 wickets. So Maxon Johnson has 2 overs of 15 runs and a wicket. And so also there's Vishal Ram Harawale, 14 runs in those 2 overs. Both have got a wicket each. And now the run rate is 7.5. The run rate for the KNPC. So 30 runs for the loss of those 2 wickets in those 4 overs. Projected score 150. Which could be a good chance. Keeper's end. He was there. There's a lot of cheer that's happening here. That's because the KOC Hobara have been the winners of the plate finals. Just had the presentation concluded. Those side for the KDC All Stars. They did their best, but the KOC Hubara were just a bit better than them on this given day. Right now it's the KNPC versus STORK. Plays it down the ground. Just gets the fielder on the way. So just a single. Going for the single, chance of the non-striker's end. He was there, directed. I think the batter was home. But they're maintaining the pressure on these two batters. This over has gone for 3 and 3. Johnson bowling the third over of his spell and third inside the power play. Comfortably on the onside. Take that single. Ones and twos are easy, and I think that they want to keep those ones going. And the last delivery of the over number 5. And that's the wicket. Johnson gets the second wicket for himself, and the third to draw the blood out of the KNPC camp. So 5 overs completed. It's 35 for the loss of those 3 wickets. So 5 overs done. It's 35 for the loss of 3 for the KNPC. And for the Stokes, they are managing to now put the brakes on. It's a run rate of 7. But they have a new batter now. It's Rajan Sheth. KNPC. They have Kumar, who's out there, 6 of 9. And it's a new bowler, Vishwanathan. So Rajan Sheth is the left-hander. So left-hand, right-hand combination. It's 37 runs on the board now. 2 runs in the over. No single, there wasn't an opportunity at all. So now somewhere the runs have been slowed down. And this is what exactly was required by the Stokes. Went into the final over of the power play, and then the field restrictions will be out. It's the left-hander walking in. It's on the onside. The left-hander ones are easy. No issue for those singles to come by for them. So that's it. 6 overs done. The power play is completed for the KNPC. They managed to get 39, losing 3 wickets, and the Stokes, after having given away a lot of runs in the first over, managed to pull back things in their favour. Let us see how the things go about in the next 14 overs between these two teams. On the off over, falling short of that fielder. There's Babu, who's the new bowler in. There's Venkata Babu. He's up against Rajan Seth. That's right up. There's the fielder back in the deep. He was there. He stopped the ball though. He couldn't quite take the catch. A brilliant effort. He had a lot of ground to cover. Kept his eyes on the ball. Couldn't quite hold it. But he certainly saved a boundary. That's wide. So 41, and with that single, it's 43 for the loss of 3. This over for Venkata Babu has gone for 4 runs. This is the phase where the match, gets to a situation where it's slow, but also sometimes it becomes interesting because anything can happen. This is the phase where the innings is being set. Usually the action that we see is in the first 6 overs and the last 5 overs, where the teams are going ahead with those big hits. It's now the partnerships that count. This is the phase that will decide which team goes up against each other. Because you wouldn't want to lose wickets from that over number 7 to the over number 14. That middle phase is crucial. So 7 overs done. It is 44 for the loss of 3. It's on the onside chance, non-strikers end. They could have appealed on that. So Vishwanathan with that over, number 2 of his. That's a good one. That's going away. Rajan Seth might not get a boundary, but he'll get a couple of runs to be happy about it. So I somewhere see that KNPC might end up getting 150 on the board. Because with the projected score right now is 135, and both these batters look good in the center, unless STORK comes up and picks up that wicket. So it all depends on, as I said, the way this innings has been paced in these crucial phases. Didn't want to take a risk by going for the single. Works it down the ground. The ball is running ahead towards the boundary region. It will stop for sure, and they'll come back easily for that couple. Rahul Seth is 7 of 9. That's right up in the air. Falls in that vacant region. (11 of 11). Rahul Seth. 7 runs of this particular over, and the last delivery to come by. That over number 8. The run rate at the moment is still around 6 and 6.5. It's a delight to watch these bowlers. So 8 overs done, 51 for the loss of 3. So here we go. 8 overs done. 51 for the loss of 3. That's a good one. A Pila square leg. That's been given. That's the wicket they were searching for. A bowling change been introduced. It was Firdosh Mohammed who came in, got the ball outside off, and that was the end of the batter, Chauhan. Rajendra Chauhan, I would believe. Yes. Oh, what a wicket. I beg your pardon, it was Bhargav, would have pardon Bhargav Kumar, so 10 or 15 is what he went by. It was a great stumping from Daruman, I would say, and also from the umpire, the awareness. So wicket number 4, just when things looked pretty much good for the KNPC, they lose another wicket, and now it's going to be Purohit. Tushar Purohit, who's going to be the man here. They need the partnership. They're losing wickets. STORK are finding their ways to come back in this match. Except that first over which went for runs. The other overs were all pretty much good on target. Projected score is hovering around 132. And this is what happens when you get a boundary or a 6 or a wicket. It gets this match a bit more interesting. Or you have an excitement, or you have the energy back in this match. Otherwise, 1s and 2s is not something that you are too interested to see. Unless it's Test cricket, and where you see, the determination from the batter to stick out there in the center, or where it's the seeming condition on how well he plays technically. When it comes to T20 cricket, boundaries, 6s or wickets is where the fun is. So 3 dots now. Is under pressure Purohit. Firdosh Mohammed was given the ball, and he did not quite disappoint. But there was a chance. Is the captain Firdosh himself. Firoz Mohammed. Firoz Mohammed. Is it on the offside? The ball is running ahead. The field is out there. It will not go towards the boundary region, but they'll happily come back for a second. So the captain, Firoz Mohammed, picks up a wicket and gives away only 2 runs in his first over. So 9 overs done. It's 53 for the loss of 4 for the KNPC. And that's the wide. So Vishwanathan has now been given the ball again. His 3rd over of his spell. And these dot deliveries are putting pressure. All of a sudden the run rate has gone down to less than 6. It's a good one. Worked very well on the onside by Rajesh Sheth. Rajan Sheth. So him and Tushar Purohit, can they stabilize this partnership? It's too early. It's 3 of 7. And they have a lot of overs to go. 10 overs more to go after these 4 deliveries. So definitely they will have the opportunity, and they'll have to take their time. There's nothing to be in rush about. 54 for the loss of 4. The run rate 5.68. Vishwanathan to Purohit. Left hand, right hand combination is the only thing that's troubling the bowlers to adjust to the line and length. But he's bowling really good lines just outside the off stump this time. There's nothing much for the batter except to get a single on the offside. So spread out field, we see 3 men in the deep on the onside. There's 2 on the off, 1 at long off and the other at the deep extra cover region. There's a deep mid wicket and a deep square leg. And there's 1 that's stationed at third man in case the bowler bowls full and gets the thickish outside edge on the bat. So there's a third man that's in place safely. Good placement inside the circle. So with that, we have come down to the last delivery of the over number 10. And there's the ball running ahead, and that's going to reach towards the boundary region. That's the boundary. So with that, a good over, which should have been a good over from Vishwanathan, comes to an end, spoiled by the boundary from Rajan Chet. 10 overs done, 59 for the loss of 4. So Purohit is now the man who walks around the onside. Just get a single, getting Rajan Chet back on strike. Firoz Mohammed. Firoz Mohammed, the captain, once again to the attack. They were just 2 runs and picked up a wicket in his previous over. That's an appeal. Not out, says the umpire. All right, there was a wicket, beg your pardon. I didn't see that. So that's another wicket that goes by. It was bowled, in fact. So Firoz Mohammed manages to get another wicket here for his side. Oh my wonder, the KNPC started off well, but now with these wickets going by for them, 5 wickets done for 60 runs, and we're into the 11th over, and things don't look quite good because 140 is what I was discussing also with one of the players of STORK. The 140 is, defendable in case KNPC gets it, and chasing that 140 plus is a bit tricky on the surface. So anything less than 140 around, it's going to be chased. That's what happened in the previous match as well for the KOC Hobara. They chased that 137 easily. Had that 140 plus been coming for the KDC All-Stars, then we had an interesting match. So in here as well, there's the new batter who walks in. It is Ajay Kumar, Wasan Bhai Patel. Ajay Kumar, Wasan Bhai Patel. So Firoz Mohammed is delighted after picking up that wicket. Keeps it straight. Nothing on that. With the wickets going by, what it puts is it lets the team consume those dot deliveries, but also doesn't allow that free flow of runs to rotate the strike. You feel literally stranded and stuck up. And it's the perfect time for the captain Firosh to get more fielders inside the circle. Because at the moment, the KNPC aren't looking to play those big shots or those shots right up in the air where there is a chance of it being taken by the fielders. They would more or less be focused on getting those ones, rotating the strike, coming as close as possible to the 100-run mark first, get the 100 on board, and then see how many deliveries are left with to see off those runs that they can end up with. So far in the over, just 2 runs and a wicket. Risky single chance. Keep his end, but he was safe. Not like his end would have been a little bit of an opportunity. So that's it. 11 overs have been completed. 62 for the loss of 5 for the KNPC. Another fantastic over from Firoz Mohammed. He gave away just 3 runs and picked up a wicket as well in that particular over of his. And that's the appeal. That's the wicket that comes by. This is not a good at all for the KNPC. They've lost 6 wickets. The Stokes are managing literally to put the pressure. Venkata Babu, who's been the man here, was given the ball. The 5 runs in his first over, and here the very first delivery, he picks up that wicket of the important man, Mr. Purohit, to depart with 4 of 10. So now we are speaking towards the tail enders of the KNPC. A toss that they had won, wanting to bat first. Not what they would have expected. So Yogesh Hareshwar, or you can say that it's a lower middle order. Not exactly the tail enders. I think a couple of more wickets and then the tail enders will be exposed. .62 for the loss of 6. It's a good shot on the onside. Again, these two batters might be able to, get those runs, but at the moment, what's of prime importance is to build a partnership. Plays it down the ground. There is a fielder in the deep. That's a good shot on the back foot. The ball will run away towards the boundary region, so nothing to worry because Ajay Patil also can get them those runs. So Ajay Kumar Patil. So not exactly is it low or middle order. It's like you can say middle order because Ajay Kumar was there from the beginning. Because the way he's played that shot is fabulous. He went back on the back foot. He saw the length was dragged a bit from Venkatababu. And that's where he was able to get that boundary for his side to relieve that pressure off. Because 140 is what definitely they're looking for. It's a good stroke, good strike. One bouncer towards the fielder. Should only be a single. He could have taken the risk and gone for the second. The throw was not on point at all. So 12 overs completed. A mixed over that for Venkata, giving away runs, but also picking up the important wicket. So 12 overs done, it's 70 for the loss of 6. And that's the wicket they were searching for. You have to lament that Ajay Kumar was not required. Firoz Mohammed once again is getting wickets every over. Every over the wickets come by. Look at that. Third wicket for him. The 7 wickets down the KNPC. Now it's the tail enders probably that will come up. But again, not the situation. Not the way they would have liked. This match is slipping away from the hands of KNPC. So Patel, another Patel. It is Hitendra Patel who comes in for the KNPC. Into over number 13. Keeps it pretty much simple. Projected score of 117. The issue was the number of wickets that the KNPC have lost. They will not take the risk. Yeah, there was a good throw. There's a very good arm here, and that's why there was no risk required to go for the second. He would have been gone. Yogesh and Hitendra have to be really very careful. Low full toss. Got out of the way. Firoz Mohammed. I think he'll come back for another over and pick up another wicket. So 3 overs done for him. He's got 3 wickets for giving him only 6 runs, and it's 72 for the loss of 7 overall for the KNPC in those 13 overs. So there we have 72 for the loss of those 7 wickets here. Venkata Babu is now going to be the man. There's 2 overs out. It's 13 runs for the loss of a wicket. 14 in fact. Yogesh and Hitendra, 2 batters. Oh, it was a good one. There was bat involved for sure. The umpire will not give it. It was a very good and he allowed turn of the bat. I know I'll be given for sure. Venkata thought that there was something. What has managed to done now is to lower the prospects for the KNPC with that final score. Unless there's a shot like this that comes from Hareshwar. No, it says Yogesh. KNPC cannot believe that they will get to 140. Yogesh Hareshwar is the man for them. And for the Stokes, it's about picking up the wickets. Picking up this wicket of Yogesh Hareshwar. Checked his shot at the last moment. Chance at the keeper's end. Keeper's end. On striker's end. That's gone. Yes. A direct hit. And there it comes. Yogesh Hareshwar will have to walk back. He checked his shot at the last moment. Was slow to go at the non-striker's end. The KNPC are just gifting away the wickets to Stokes. A good effort there. A good throw. Well directed. It tells you always that direct hits always get you the man. It's troubles now. Now forget 120. The reaching 100 might be a challenge for the KNPC. Because they're just 2 wickets away from being bowled out. It's Rami who gets that one. Ram, beg your pardon, not Rami, Ram. So was run out by Ram with a direct hit. And Hareshwar looked promising, at least with his stroke play. Will now have to be sitting in the dugout. So 76 for the loss of 8. There's 2 more deliveries left. It's a good one, really good from Venkata Babu. The last delivery. The keeper, had he caught that one, would have been gone. The keeper's mistake, Raman would have been gone on without even facing a delivery. So end of that over number 14, 77 for the loss of those 8 wickets it is. So it's the captain once again, Firoz Mohammed, who comes in for the final over of his spell. He picked up 3 wickets and giving away only 6 runs. The scoreboard for the KNPC, 77 for the loss of 8. He has 5 more deliveries to do get another wicket for himself. Though I don't believe that the KNPC boys would like to take a risk. Keeps it straight, keeps it good. That's a play and a miss. That's a very good delivery from Firoz Mohammed. It's the tail ender now. Raman. Definitely very good with the ball, but with the bat a bit questionable. He has to preserve his wicket. I would love to see a slip in position just to put pressure further on the batter. He's got that shot. There's a fielder back in the deep. Oh, he misses that, which will allow the batters to go back for the second. Was not required. This one would have been okay. Not quite happy with that, Firoz Muhammad. Is it going to be the first time that he doesn't manage to pick up a wicket? Because every over he managed to get one. It's the last delivery of that over number 4 of his spell. This over has only given away 3 runs. It's been very economical. That's it. 15 overs done. It's 80 for the loss of 4. 80 for the loss of 8. So Venkata Babu comes in once again and to bowl a final over of his spell. 15 overs have been done. It's 80 for the loss of 8. Can Stokes pick up these 2 wickets? And can they bowl out the KNPC? There's a fielder back in the deep. Should just be a single. They're going for the second. There's never there. So if they go with this momentum, they will get to 100. 100 is not an issue now for the KNPC. There's a 19-run shot unless they are bowled out. They'll keep it good. They'll keep it steady. That's right up in the air. It's for the bowler himself, Venkat. Oh, he drops it. That's the wicket. If he doesn't take a catch, if he doesn't take the catch, that's the run out that's been employed here. So 9 wickets out. So that's 9 wickets out for the KNPC. That's the sad state now for them. They're 1 wicket away from being bowled out. Or was it not? Is it a wicket or is it not? They were celebrating. The umpire has given it, or is he not given it? There's confusion in the center. Yeah, that's been out. So 9 wickets down are the KNPC. The last wicket left before it's being bowled out. The last wicket here. That's there. Oh, yes, no, again. Chance. The last thing they want is a run out now. The KNPC. There's 81. It's Rao, who's the last man here. Anil Venugopal Rao. So that's it. 16 overs done. 81 for the loss of 9. So for the KNPC, it's all about managing the show and not giving away the one wicket and try to get as many runs as possible, because that's very important. They don't want to be bowled out before playing all those whole 20 overs. And there's some pace now. Some serious pace, not just pace. And they will really go after the batters. It's technically tail-enders, so definitely they will want to pick up those wickets and finish this innings off and chase a less score. This is the finals. There you will see Vishwanathan into the final over of his spell. 18 runs in those 3 overs. Is that gone? There was a catch. There was some bat involved. The keeper has missed it. Eventually they get a run. The KNPC. You can see that. That should have been taken by the keeper. Vishwanathan was bowling really well now in the block hole. He needs to put that delivery right in the block hole for this batter. Could have had more fielders closing in. That's wide. Additional run. 83. The keeper once again not quite taking that one. They run in as a bye. All these runs are important. Can they get to 100? The KNPC, very important. They will not get to 120 at all, because it's looking tough with both these batters and just 3 more overs to go after this. It's a good pace. Good amount of pace in that. Try to free his arms. Chance. Direct hit would have been the case. In the last delivery of the over number 17. The projected score is 105. Oh, it's done. So 17 overs have been done. It's 85 for the loss of 9, which means that now in 3 overs they can get, let's say, 18 runs, which they will be able to, in case they don't consume those dot deliveries. So 15 runs is what they need to get to 100. And they want to play out all those remaining 3 overs. There we have Stokes hoping to get that wicket. There's Johnson for the final over of his spell. He's picked up 2 wickets, 20 runs. In the moment, and now they have fielders closing in. There's one fielder that we see on the offside. It's back in the deep. That's a deep backward point. Or a deep point, in fact. That was the reason he was placed, because they've kept that. Johnson will keep that opportunity open. What's quite happening? There's comedy of errors. There was an opportunity again to get that run out. Got to calm themselves up. The Stoke should calm themselves. Down the leg side, wide called. These extras need not come. Every run is valuable. We don't know. I personally don't know how the KNPC will come out to bowl. Not familiar with that lineup of the bowlers. But again, they'll give it their all. It's the finals. A good shot. Really good shot. The Rao can hit. Searching for that wicket to bowl the KNPC out. The final man in. The final wicket. It's the final pair, in fact. That's a good one. Will not go for the single. 2 more deliveries here for Johnson. Can he get his 3rd wicket? He'll want to get his 3rd. It's up in the air, will be safe. There's a fielder back in the deep, so just the one. If they go for the second, will be risky. Venkata Babu has a good arm. Look at that. Straight towards the keeper. Runs it down the track. There's a fielder who's going for it. There's only a 1, not a second. So 18 overs will be done. It's 90 for the loss of 9. No single here. The ball going straight towards the fielder. The call is for 2. They're on the first one hard. They don't risk it. Yeah, no, they don't risk it. They don't risk it at all. The arm of Venkata. Plays it on the off. Straight towards the man. That's up in the air. Is there a chance? No, it doesn't quite go towards the fielder. It's just away from him. 92 for the loss of 9 with 2 more deliveries left to finish off that over number 19. They might get 200 or probably might get 204. As per the projected score, probably. That's a chance. No, it doesn't quite go towards the fielder. Again, 2 chances, but all of them falling short of where the fielders are. It's a very good bowling performance, I would say. That's up. This time it should be. No, away once again. It's only a single, so 19 overs have been done. It is 93 for the loss of 9. So there we are, down to the last over of the first innings. It's 93 now for the loss of 9. How much more can the KNPC add in those 6 deliveries is something that we will see. Can they get 7 runs to get to 100? Or are they going to fall short of that mark? It's just 7 runs in those 6 deliveries, but the issue is the bowler. Slapped in hard, the ball is running away. Will not go towards the boundary. They'll come back for the second. Probably are they going to come back for the third? I don't think so. They should come back for the third. Would have been risky, and it's the final over though, and a final wicket even. So 2 runs against Hadawale. That's hard. State man was hit super hard by Rao. Vishal Hadawale. Once down the track. No, up and over the fielder. Only a single. Just a 1. I think the Stokes are pretty much happy. They wouldn't quite bother, even if it's 101, 2, 3, because 120 is not possible. 110 is not possible. 110 is not impossible, but again they need 6s, which we haven't seen. We've only seen 1 6 being hit. That was Mahesh Nair in the previous match from KOC Khobara. The boundaries also are not that easy to get by. So it's all, the whole match is about stroke play, 1-2, the way they run, the way they coordinate. That's what makes commentary a bit tough, because you don't have that fillers in. You always find a filler. This time it's up in the air. It is surely safe. Oh, they overran that. Just a couple, I believe. So 99 it is on the board. And that's going to be the last delivery of that over number 20. Let us see how much they add in that last delivery. That's hit hard. And that has been taken. So the ball out for 99. Venkata, I think, takes the catch. And Hadawale has his first wicket, or a second wicket of the match. So they have been bowled out, the KNPC, for 99. When the Stokes come out to bat, they will need 100 runs to win the match. But if you have a look at the match summary, it will tell you that the KNPC, they won the toss. They wanted to bat first. They did not quite start the way they would have wanted because Satya and Tushar went out cheaply, and then Bhargav for 10 runs, Rajendra 14, Rajan Seth got 16, then Tushar 4, Patel 7, Yogesh 6, Hitendra 11, and then 9 runs for Rao in the end. So 10 extras by the bowlers. Pick of the bowlers would always be Firoz Mohammed for his 3 wickets of 9 runs, and then 2 wickets for Johnson, and 2 for Vishal, and a wicket for Venkata Babu as well. So that's the end. We take a short break. Once we are back, we're going to have the action coming in from Stokes, needing 100 to win the match. So welcome back, dear viewers, for this run chase here from Stokes. We need 100 runs to win the finals of the KOC Cup 2025. It's going to be interesting to see how the things move ahead for both the teams. So here we go, ball number 1. KNPC do not have a big score to defend. 100 is just what they get from their batters. And there we see Kesavan and Venkata Babu, the two batters, and Rao is going to be the bowler in here. Venkata Babu and Badri Kesavan. Anil Venugopal Rao. That's an appeal, loud appeal this time. The bowling has been good. That's what I've been told by the players out there. And KNPC are the reigning champions as always. And as again, what I came to know that they've been for the first time given a challenge by strong challenge by a side, and that's Stokes. They've really done well to restrict them to less than 100. Though the run chase will all depend on the way the batting performance of this team of Stokes. He's trying to cut that Kesavan. He's unable to get back to ball. So plenty of changes now. They've got the mid wicket inside the circle. K7. There was an appeal, but I don't think that the bowler got his hand towards it. Down the leg side, and that's a wide. We'll have to bowl that one again. And that's the first runs on the board for Stokes in the form of an extra. That's right up. So nothing on that occasion. The first over, and it's only one run on the board for Stokes. So Seth is now going to be the man here with the ball in hand, and they're going to take a quick single. They don't need to risk it all, I would say. The Stokes, it's what's more important for them is just get that 1-2 runs going. The 6 runs and over, and they are there easily. It's not a very difficult scenario for them, unless they want to make it difficult for themselves. And that's right there. The ball is racing away towards the boundary region. The fielder will come around it, and they're going to come back easily for a couple. He's gone once again. This time he'll get a couple similar to the previous occasion because the ball will not race away. It will stop the moment it bounces. So this over has been good for Stokes. They managed to get 5 runs so far in those 3 deliveries. Can Chet. That's wide. We'll have to pull that one again. So 100 is all it takes for Stokes to win this match. Been good bowling here, and as I expected, it's been wonderful. Set now. They are a charged upside, and they show why they're the champion KNPC. But again, the issue is the runs. Had they got 140, it would have been difficult for Stokes. But since they have 100 to defend, makes it a bit more challenging for them. With these extras also expected to come by. Oh, that could have been played well by Kesavan. So Venkata Babu, who's just got a delivery to face so far, and it's got a run on the very first delivery. It's now going to be up against Seth. Rather than Seth. Played that well, Venkata Babu. The ball is running away and will beat the fielder also. And that's the boundary. That has gone. A wonderful cover drive from Venkat. Was right on the zone and enough power behind that shot. And off she goes. So at the end of those 2 overs, it's 13 for no loss. And that's the thing to do. Just get a single. There's no need to consume those dot deliveries. No need even for those big hits to come by. Just 1s and 2s and they're there. The outside edge, just enough for the ball to race away, or is it? He's done well to pull that ball back, and that's Venkatababu once again. Is that not a boundary? They were expecting it to go all the way for the boundary region, but it's been a good fielding. The ball actually stopped before the boundary line. And this is what I say, that because of the less number of runs and because it involves just ones and twos, they have to preserve their wicket strokes. They can get there, and Venkatababu is a good batter. Banged in short, he goes again, this time a bit harder with some more power behind the shot. Still the ball stops and they'll come back easily for a couple. It's not a very good bowling, I would say, but he banged in short and to Venkatababu, and the ball did not even bounce much. So easy pickings that. You got to change the pace a little bit with some variation. Down the leg side, oh! This time it had some pace. Again, they're going to go back for the second. Oh, they'll only keep it down for 1. And that's why 2 additional runs added to the scoreboard. Can't pierce the gap this time. K7. And that's the wicket they were searching for, and they get the wicket. So K7 now will have to walk back. He was struggling nevertheless in the center with 6 runs of those 13 deliveries. So Vishwanathan is the man here. The KNPC 99 runs. Keeps it pretty much straight on this occasion. As the Stokes already 20 for the loss of a wicket. So this over has been done. 3 overs done. It's 20 on the board. So they're scoring at 6.67 inside the power play. What they require is 4.71 further on. So 80 runs required in the next 17 overs, which should not be very difficult, if you ask me honestly. But still, it's a cricket game. Let us see how they proceed ahead in this match. So there we have the situation right now in front of us. It's the KNPC bowlers were trying their best, and what they want is to pick up those wickets. Wickets are a key, and that's the wide to start off with for Patel against Venkata Babu, who's a good bowler. Venkata Babu is a good batter, but he's a good bowler, no doubt, but also a good batter, good all-rounder to have in your side. He bowled really well, his 4 overs, and now was sent up in the opening position. So a lot will depend on the way he goes about. Plays it on the onside, quick single it is. The keeper's in. Vishwanathan was quick. The last thing Stokes would want to do is lose a wicket. That's a loud appeal. I don't think that we're going to be given because probably it might have been going down the leg side. That's up. That's a soft dismissal. Vishwanathan will have to walk back. He just put that one up in the air. He can't just believe that. And a second wicket for Stokes to lose. This is not what you would want. You would not want to lose those wickets away because wickets are a key for the KNPC. Oh my goodness. It's the KNPC guys now. The bowlers walking in, coming in, steaming with the power that they have, and hopefully they get the wickets. They get the wickets of the batters of Stokes. So Venkata Babu has been losing partners at the other end, and that's not something that he's too happy about. And it's Bhandari who is now going to be the man. Bhandari. Patel very happy after picking up that wicket. The last of that over, number 4. They have 16 more overs now to come by. 16 more overs to negotiate. Keeps it simple, keeps it straight. No run taken. 4 overs done. 22 for the loss of 2. That's a loud appeal there on that occasion, which is not coming. So there we are. The Stokes are trying to get get those runs. As we all know, in this particular over, if we see, there's been only 2 runs. Sutar, beg your pardon, has been bowling well. The first over for him. Venkata Babu is there. Now suddenly the required 100, though, is touching 5. And even the current 100 has gone down. It's 75 runs now. Still required to win in 15.1 overs. Banged in shot. He went for the pull shot. I think he's got his bat there. The ball is running away. It will stop before the boundary line for sure, as it did not quite have that much of power for it to go for the boundary line. So Sutar bowling in that short delivery to Venkata Babu to surprise him. They get 2. So 5 overs completed, 27 for the loss of those 2 wickets. Goes on the onside chance, the non-striker's end. Directed, he would have been gone. He had a chance, the fielder there. Plays it on the offside. Straight towards the man. It's nothing much on that occasion. The bowlers, as I see, are doing now, backing themselves up, coming in hard, banging the deck hard. We're in the final over of the power play. It's Patel into his second over. So Venkata Babu on strike is 12 of 11. He shows the character that he can get those runs for his side. They don't need to panic. As long as they get 5 runs in over, they're good with it. He does have the power to play strokes like this. But the only thing that doesn't help him is the surface because it the outfield is not that great when it comes to the ball going right to the boundary with a zip. Look at that stroke. There's nothing wrong with that shot, though it went to the fielder, but there's nothing wrong with that shot. It's just a matter of the placement. If he can do it better, but he'll only get 2 runs for it. Oh, just missing the stumps on that occasion. Just missing the stumps. Patel is bowling well. But you got to give a big round of applause to the KOC Cricket Committee because whatever possible they're doing their best to provide best of the suitable conditions when it comes to the grounds, the services, the atmosphere that we have, a family-friendly atmosphere for the players participating. For the way they've been conducting these matches right throughout in coordination or in support of the KCC when it comes to the officiating panel. But definitely we want to see a tough fight. We want to see this match go right down the wire instead of it being just a one-sided affair. Which in the first innings it looked like. Oh, that's played deliberately in the gap, but there's a fielder back in the deep, so they're going to come back. Oh, they wanted to take the second. That's only one available. So 6 overs have been done. It's 30 for the loss of 2. There's 5 runs and over, and 5 runs and over is what they require to win this match. Both the required run rate and the current run rate are on 5. So the power play has been completed, and here we go. Over number 7 in progress. Kept it short, straight towards the bowler. So Stokes at 31 for the loss of 2. The KNPC at 99, the loss of those 10 wickets in the first innings. So 100 is what the Stokes require. For the ones who joined his life, we keep repeating this. It's wide, has been given away. Wants to take the single Bandari. 3 of 7. Venkata Babu 13 of 14. They can take their time, but again they cannot take it far too much. Now their current run rate is less than 5. They would want the required 100 to jump up higher to more than 6 or 7. KNPC had done the right thing, in fact, when they won the toss. They wanted to bat first. They wanted to post a big score, let's say 140, 150, and then with the bowling performance that they have, they would have wanted to put the Stokes in for a tough chase. Then the plan one did not quite work. The batters did not quite get those runs. They kept losing wickets at regular intervals, and here we are in a situation now that it's all up to the bowlers. If the bowlers are not able to get wickets or slow down this match, Stokes will take it all. Banged and shot. He went for the pull shot. It's only getting him a one, Venkata. No, is the call. 33 is the score on the board. And the last delivery to come by for Anil Rao. Anil Venugopal Rao. He's bowling his third over. He's picked up a wicket. Give away 11 runs so far. So that's it. 7 overs done. It's only 3 runs coming in from that over. It's 33 for the loss of 2. So there we are yet for yet another over. 7 overs have been done. 33 for the loss of those 2 wickets. It was Rathore getting ready for his first over. That has been taken. Venkata Babu will have to walk back. Departs for 14 of those 15 deliveries. Venkata Babu. And they've picked up that wicket. Rathore having to walk back. So this match will now be interesting. It doesn't mean that 100 runs is what they need to get, so KNPC will let them get it so easily. I said that I don't know about the bowling attack, but seems like KNPC, that's why they're called a champion, and they've been the reigning champions every time. Because they've got those 3 quick wickets. They are not letting the Stokes get those runs easily. The required 100 has just started to go up higher. Now it's 5.22. 67 more runs are required. Though still in terms of the cricketing logic or the arithmetic, it is gettable for Stokes. So it's a gettable equation. 67 in 12.4 overs. Raghavan is the new batter. Rathore. It's a very different bowling arm. The way he bowls, it reminds me of one of the players in the international series. I just can't remember his name. So play for Gujarat Lions, if I'm not wrong, in the IPL. Similar bowling action. Short delivery is getting the pressure. Asking for a wide, it's not there. Yep, I was spot on with that. It's Shival Kaushik who was the bowler, and pretty much the left arm he was, and here it is Rathore, similar to him. Used to play for the Gujarat Lions as a bowler in the IPL. So remember, it reminded me of the very same Shival Sharma Kaushik. So here we come for the Stokes, end of those 8 overs. 33 for the loss of 3. It was a maiden over the previous one. It's Bhargav Kumar, who's now come into the action with his ball in hand. And Bandari has been playing dots. Things are looking a bit tough now for Stokes. They're 4 of 13. The pressure is pumping on them. The required 100 is touching 6. That's wide. Have to bowl that one again. Yeah, he's been asked to bowl right around the stumps. But not quite again. Puts that in the gap. Slow one on that occasion. Surprised the batter Bhargav Kumar. And they're bowling these overs really quick now. And Bandari on strike. Sirag on beg button. Bandari is the other end. Oh, he's missing it. He's yet to get off the mark. As the 9 overs done, 35 is what the score for Stokes remains, and now the required run rate is almost 6, because 65 runs are required in the next 66 deliveries. So Rathore comes back again. He gave away nothing in that first over and picked up a wicket as well. He bowled a wicket maiden. And here he is for a second over. His bowling is really smart. He's really smart with the ball. To Bhandari, 5 runs only and 17 deliveries what he's faced. He's putting the pressure on himself and on his opposition. And on his colleagues who will be coming in next. And just to put that in the gap, there's a fielder though back in the deep. Oh, he doesn't quite stop it, so that's the boundary. So there's the pressure that's been released. It was building. It was a good shot from Bhandari, so it looks like that he can play. So either he's taking his time in or just trying to see off this couple of balls before he starts get going, because that was a good shot. It was good timing and a lot of power behind that shot. You know, he has used his forearms really well to play down the ground and enough for the ball to race away with the boundary region. And now the confidence is back on him, so he works it on the onside. So courtesy that boundary, managed to get that 5 runs, and if they can get another run, so make it 6 runs off the over. And that's a play and a miss. So Raghavan is yet to get off the mark. He isn't. I wonder why he's just trying to play across the line. He just has to get bat to ball and go at the other end. With the fact that he's looking to just hit the ball hard, it's what's causing the problem. He can easily shuffle across and just try and work that on the onside. He's played that in the gap. So finally he's off the mark, but he'll also keep the strike. So 6 runs coming in from this over. 10 overs have been done. It's 41 for the loss of 3. So 59 more runs required in those next 60 deliveries. With Raghavan and Bhandari being out there. Raghavan just a single of 9 and Bhandari 10 of those 19 deliveries. So 10 overs have been done here, and the match is still, you cannot say it's undecided. It might swing in either's favour, but for the KNPC it's about picking up wickets, and for Stokes it's about continuing to get those runs the way they have been at the moment. There's Bhargav Kumar. Again I would say Raghavan doesn't not need. There's no footwork, there's nothing. He's just trying to hit it hard. He's not been able to connect. He's just consuming those deliveries for his side, Stokes, and the pressure is building in because the required run rate is now 6 runs and over. Every delivery they need to get a run. Or at least the combination of runs. This time he's hit it well. You can't rely on these shots only. They've faced enough deliveries, I would like to believe, to be set in the center. Oh, that's played well. Up in the air though. Not played well enough. Would have been risky, had a chance. And the keeper's in. They get 2. I could have just had to eat my words back because I said they played really well, but he didn't. Because there was certainly a chance. They will not take that run. That's a no ball. So that's a gift in form of those runs. It's only a single that's available. So no ball result, not resulting in anything other than a 1. Stops that well. That's been the commitment. End of those 11 overs. It's 46 for the loss of 3. So the required run rate now is, you would say, 54 in those next 9 overs. So it's almost run a ball. It's not that difficult. It can be possible to get that. It all depends. All depends on the partnership between the two. Chance at the non-striker's end. Direct hit, he would have been gone. They're going to run for every delivery now because 6 runs in over is the required run rate. And it's Rathore with the ball in hand with the unusual action. He's bowling well. That's a shot down the ground, away from the fielder. They should come back for the second. They should come back for the second. There was 2 available. That was, you have to take chances on those occasions. If it was Bandari would have been coming. He was okay to come back for the second. They could have run the first one hard. I think that was a miss there from their end. Because you're going to get those dot deliveries and then the pressure will be up on you. You have 2 dots now already and the required 100 has moved up. Now it's 52 of 50 deliveries. Again, the call is for 2, but this time it should be a 1 because the fielder will get there easily. Every run matters here. Every run counts. The last delivery of over number 12. Can he get a 6? He's going for it as usual. Raghavan, he misses it. So 12 overs done. 49 for the loss of 3. So yeah, we are into over number 13. It's Bhagesh Kumar. And there's some shouting. Bhargav Kumar with the ball in hand into his over number 3. And that's been the story altogether we've seen. Now Bandar has faced 27 deliveries, only got 15 runs. And Raghavan at the other end is got only 3 runs and he's played 15 deliveries. So these two batters, the partnership is 16 of 32, a strike rate of just 50. They're making it tough. It doesn't quite look like a side. Either they are under pressure. They managed to come into the finals. Definitely with some amazing performance. They have a very good bowling attack, no doubt in that. But they also have a very good pair. I don't know why they're feeling under pressure. Or is the KNPC just too good enough? Away from the fielders, the ball is running away. Does it go to, oh, it goes towards the boundary region, so it releases all the pressure that was there. These occasions, whenever you get a boundary, is all good because dots were coming in. They didn't want to have those dots, so the boundary helps to limit that pressure. They faced 3 dots and now a boundary, so it makes it 4 of 4 in the over. And they have 2 more deliveries to go. What just happened there? Let's wait for the umpire's confirmation. They're going to go back for the second. Yeah, there's 2 easy runs, so 6 runs it is. So they get the 6 runs that they wanted from this over. And they have 1 bonus delivery left to finish off the over number 13. So if they manage to get a big hit or get a couple of runs, that will help them further in the next over. It's on the off. And Bhandari will keep the strike. 13 overs done, 56 for the loss of 3. So everything got spoiled with that boundary which came in. Otherwise, things were really good and in control for the KNPC. There's still nothing is still going out of their hand. They still have all the resources available to pull this back in the match, back in their favor, and mainly it will be because of those wickets. Here, as Rathore in the action. Rathore into the last over of his spell. He has given away 9 runs and picked up a wicket. It's 56 runs for the loss of 3 into over number 14. Required run rate is 6.44, run rate is 4.25. Slammed in hard, works on the offside. Oh, the outside edge, the fielder gets his hand towards it. The ball was racing away. with the pace at which it was hit, so he saved a certain run. So 2 runs of those 3 deliveries. Now 42 of 39. Still in control. They need dots. They need dot deliveries to come in. That's an appeal. The umpire not quite interested. That's back-to-back dots here. Just 2 runs of the over. It's 23 of 36, Bhandari. Raghavan at the other end is 4 of 16. Trying to play that cut shot, doesn't quite get through. So 14 overs done, 58 for the loss of 3. So 42 required of 36. Now things are getting tough. 7 runs and over required. An amazing spell, yeah, definitely. You'll have to give it to Rathore. He's picked up that wicket and has given away only 11 runs in those 4 overs. So a very crucial spell there from him. So there it is, right from this match here. This is a crucial over. Now it's the crucial phase of the match because 6 overs left. There's a single that comes in. 7 runs and over required. It's Anil Rao who's now going to be the man with the ball. He's given away 12 runs in his 3 overs, 11 in his 3 and now into his 4th over. The required 100 is 7 runs and over. Goes on the on. Just the single again. They have to keep getting singles. They cannot I would say, afford to now get dots. 7 runs and over is still gettable. Oh, the keeper has missed it. But they wouldn't want to take that single. It would have been risky. Raghavan, 5 of 18. It's been the story of the day. There's plenty of miscued shots and there's shots that do not even connect. I don't think Stokes will want to lose this match. That's a good shot. That's played well. 1 bounce towards the fence. That's a good hit altogether. So if Raghavan can get boundaries like these, I wonder why he's holding himself back Or he's waiting to connect one, but the problem is he connects one and then has those dot deliveries, which negates the importance of the shot altogether. Now the equation getting back on track. But they need a couple of more boundaries to get it firmly in their grip. He connects again. He might not get a boundary, but he might get a couple of runs. He should go for the second. Had they pushed, but it's okay. I think they don't want to risk. Bhandari doesn't want to risk it. He wants to be on the strike for the last delivery of the over number 15. It's been 7 runs in the over. Exactly what they would have wanted. Oh, that's short. It's only a single, so 8 runs from this over. 15 overs done. It's 66 for the loss of 3. Dot balls is what's been the cry here. And it's Tushar. Sutar, beg your pardon. Tushar Sutar, who's now going to be the man with the ball in hand. Some pace in action. Definitely he'll be bowling a couple of those overs that are remaining here. It's 34 of 29 now, the equation. Bhandari on strike. He misses 2 dots. Pressure on him. He has to get a boundary to compensate it. We'll get a couple of those runs. Three dots in a row. The cheering, the team, Stokes is cheering Bhandari from the outside. Tushar Sutar. It's a wonderful bowler. Yeah, that's wide. That's the extra. Some pressure might be relieved because they have a run at least in the over. They have to get a boundary. Boundary is the need. If there's no boundary, then that's tough. He slashes that hard. There's a man back in the deep, should stop it. They'll come back easily for a couple. So it's 3 runs in the over with 2 more to come. He's bowling well, Tushar, no doubt in that. He has the pace, he has the height. Line and length is what's more or less important. Just a single, that's easy. Let them get a single. That's 31 more runs in those 26 deliveries. 31-26. So that's the end. 16 overs have been done at 70 for the loss of 3 wickets. So there we have the crush situation now. 4 more overs left, 30 more runs to get. There's 24 deliveries. Is Patel steaming with pace. That's a good shot. Is that a 6? Looks like it has gone all the way, or is it not? Yes, that's a 6. What a wonderful shot that is. So they have changed the batter now. It's Hussain who's coming. I think Bhandari has been replaced because he wasn't able to connect, and all of a sudden there's some life onto this match because of Hussain's big shot on the very first delivery. Was he a bit too late to come in? Banged in shot. He goes for the pull shot. They run 1. They don't want to go for the second. They're happy with it. I was wondering how come Stokes don't have a players, or do they don't have a batting lineup that can get them those runs, because the way Hussain has come in and hit the 6 on the very first delivery, it shows that they can. They have batters, but I think they were buying time as the score was low and they wanted to come as close as possible before they get their big hitters on. So they've got the fielders closer inside the circle for Raghavan because they don't want him to get a run and get Hussain back on strike. And the sensible thing to do as well from the captain of KNPC. Yeah, Hussain will run. No, he was safe. The fielder control was an happiness. The batter was always safe. So 8 runs in the over against Patel. The good part is Hussain is on strike, and there's still 3 more deliveries to go. Oh, he's gone. He might go for the second. No, he would not. That would have been risky. Yeah, I think they should have bought Hussain a bit more earlier than this. But again, it's not too late. He still has 3 overs together. But if he misses out on those occasions, Raghavan, he makes it tough for Hussain. 11 or 22. Now it's the last delivery of over number 17. He's played that well. They take the single. So with that, 17 overs have been done. It is 80 for the loss of 4. So there we are, 80 for the loss of 4 in the 17 overs. That's a miss. As is Raghavan on strike, and that's what been the problem. Now Tushar Sutar is the man. 20 required of 17, and that's what Raghavan would like to have a word with Hussain. Just get back to ball and let Hussain be on strike. Very good delivery from Tushar. Perfect delivery. 2 dots. The pressure sets in. He's played that shot well. Oh, he's going to get a boundary. He gets the boundary, so 2 dots doesn't matter. It's banged in shot by Tushar Sutar, and he pays a price for it because Raghavan has connected that well, and he's got them the boundary for Stokes. Now they need 16 or 15 with Hussain being out there. It's a gettable equation, but he needs to get the strike as much as possible, or Raghavan needs to go the way he's gone about. And I think anything around short or back of length, Raghavan is good. When the pitch is full, yeah, they're just like this. If you pitch it full, he'll not be able to hit you. But if you bowl short, he has his shot well in control. So that's what has been learned by Tushar Sutar. He paid the price for bowling that short delivery. Still 16 or 14. Anyone's game. Hussain is the key from the non-strikers end. There's 2 more deliveries in the over. Should get a single. Yeah, trying to run him out. He knew it. Hussain. Anish Hussain. One strike is in. They take the single which was required, so which brings Anish Hussain on strike. So 15 of 13. This delivery is crucial. I think Anish Hussain would just like to take a single and be on strike, or he might just go for that big hit if possible. Anything can happen. KNPC are the reigning champions. They've been to the finals many a times and even have won it. So there's 2 men back in the deep that we see. One at the deep mid wicket, one very close. Deep mid wicket and cow corner. So there we have crucial delivery. There's Hussain. Is he going to go for the big hit? That's a play and a miss. So dot deliveries. So 15 runs required in those next 12 deliveries. So there we are. Patel is the bowler in. They go, they go. Are they going to go for the second? They run the first one hard. And that's 2 easy runs. The throw has literally been wavered altogether. So 2 runs to start off, which makes it 13 of 11. This is a very important over from Patel because it will determine how many runs does he manage to keep. How many runs does he manage to keep for the last over? It's if Hussain gets a couple of big hits, then this match is done for Stokes. Very crucial. Pressure on Patel. Goes up in. This is going to be safe for sure. But are they going to get a couple? Same like before. Yes, they get a couple. So make it 11 of 10 now. I still believe Hussain should have come a couple of 1 or 2 overs before. They wouldn't have come right till the end. Because he can run hard. It's visible from the way he goes about. He's fresh, he's strong. Can muscle the ball hard. The other thing would be that as bowled and short, they'll get a run, doesn't matter. That definitely would have hurt. But the other part, as I said, the other strategy would have been that since they have a low score and things were not that dramatically difficult, they kept going up until they felt that they could not hold Hussain back, and they bought him at the crucial stage. And what does hit very forcibly for a 6 got the equation very easy. So the 2 fielders are back, deep mid wicket, cow corner. One at long off. One's down the track, right up in the air. Everyone's going for it. The bowler's circling. And that's a dropped catch. Oh, it's a catch, beg your pardon. They've taken that catch. It's the bowler himself who takes it. The way he was not happy, I think he was not happy with the keeper, and he threw the ball down. The umpire was in the line of my sight, so I couldn't spot that. But since they're celebrating, which means that the bowler has completed the catch. So does it add another climax to the story? It's 10 of 8. And that's what I think they didn't want to do. Stokes expose Hussain early on, and if he would have been gone, things would have looked tough. But Hadawale is going to be the man. KNPC can bring this match in their favor. They need 2 dots. They need 2 dots, and if they can get wickets, it's the cherry on the cake. So Hadawale is now the man here in the center. He gets the outside edge. The ball will go towards the 3rd man. Is that gone? Yes. Why did he go for the second? It was not required. Vishal Ram. The single would have been okay. He went to get the second and had to give his wicket up. So 9 runs off those 7 deliveries now. So there we are, 7 more deliveries left and they have to get 9 runs. It was an important over this, and the wicket of Hussain could have changed things, in fact. The captain Firoz Mohammed would now walk in. Firoz Mohammed on strike. The 6 wickets down, Stokes looking at the lower middle order. That's why they don't require KNPC. Not required. Patel making things easy. Now 8 of 7. It's 8 of 7. 1 bounce, they're going to go. Chance the non-strikers end. That's gone, yes. Another wicket that bites the dust. And there you would see still they need 8 runs now in those 6 deliveries, as this run could not be completed. So are Stokes giving it all? Are Stokes going to lose this match? What is the result of this? So here we go for the last over here. And they need 8 runs in those 6 deliveries. It's the challenge. It's the new batter, Daruman. Raghavan at the non-strikers end. 8 of 5. It is tough for Stokes. Can you believe me? They stopped the KNPC for less than 100, and now you're telling me that they are coming to the last over of the match and requiring 8 of 5, and they're struggling. You've got to give it to the KNPC bowlers. Is that wide? Look at the umpire. That's not been given as a wide. That's not been given as a wide. So it's only a run. Still the pressure is on. The good part, Raghavan back on strike. Where it's 7 of 4 now. They need a boundary, a desperate boundary. They can't win this match by just getting couples every time. Though they can. It's not that they cannot. 7 of 4. Can Raghavan back himself for a boundary? Can Tushar stop the ball? Tushar Sutar. Can he stop a boundary to come by? Will KNPC be the reigning champions again? Slow one. Walks it on the onside. It's only a single. Oh, my wonder. 6 of 3 now. 6 of 3. It's an amazing bowling performance. What a finals. Low scoring, yet challenging for Stokes. Play that smartly, looks for to go hard. They're on the first one. They're going to go back for the second. Oh, the keeper's missed it. That's the wicket. The keeper missed on the first attempt. On the second one, he manages to clip the bails off. So it's a new batter on strike, and they only get a single, which means 5 now into 5 runs in 2 deliveries. Without a boundary, Stokes are out. That phase when they let 2 batters play a lot of deliveries, they could have pushed up the other batters. But they could have asked, you would say, Raghavan and Bandari. Bandari played 44 deliveries and just got 27 runs, a strike rate of 61. And that is what caused the problem. And Raghavan as well, though he has runs, 33 deliveries that he's faced at, but he's got 23 runs. So Bandari, that number of deliveries, 29 dots, 25 dots, is really the issue. Those two batters, they have 49 minutes. Sachin Bandari was out there on the field. So those deliveries that he consumed are now causing to haunt, and the captain sending Hussain a bit late. Nevertheless, Johnson on strike now. 5 required of 2. They should go for the second. They complete the single. Raghavan on strike. Can he get a boundary? Can he back himself up to get that boundary? All the 5 fielders would be back, because a boundary will help them to win the match. Or they can take 3. 3, the match is tied and we head into a super over. If they take 2 runs, doesn't matter, KNPC still win. So either a boundary or 3 runs. That's the only equation. Cannot believe KNPC have managed to stop the runs, and I was really told that they're the reigning champions and they possess a very wonderful bowling lineup, and it's on display here, the way they managed to get that crucial phase between over number 7 to over number 14 within their control. Let us see what happens. Tushar gets ready. Here he comes, the final delivery about to be bowled. Yes, he's checking with every player on the field. The last delivery of this match. Which way does it go? Raghavan, it goes for a wicket. Tushar has managed to pick that wicket, and KNPC have managed to defend their low score of 99, which eventually made Stokes requiring 100. They managed to defend that, and they win. They win with 3 runs. Can you believe it? They win with 3 runs. That's why they are the champions, as always, of the KOC Cup. Whichever tournament you name it, KNPC will always be there right on top. And that's why they head home taking this trophy. What a victory. You got to give it to the bowlers. And some strategy mistakes done by the Stokes. This match was within their control, but they lost it. Nonetheless, we'll go through the match summary. It will tell us that the KNPC had won the toss. They wanted to bat first, and they scored only 99. A good bowling performance from Stokes. But when it came down to, you would say, the chase for Stokes, Venkata got 14 of 16. Badri got 6 of 13. Bandari 27 of 44. That was the issue. Joshinath Raghavan also 23 of 24. Anish Hussain got a 6, was promising 8 of 5, but then the pressure to get those runs got the better of him, and all the others were just unable to get them those runs. So with that, but you got to give it to the bowlers of the KNPC. What a wonderful bowling performance, right, from everyone. If you see in the wickets tally, there's Patel, Ajay Kumar Patel, who got 2 wickets, and really well supported by Satya Rathore, a wicket, Tushar, a wicket, and for Anil also a wicket. But Satya Rathore, just 11 runs in his 4 overs, made all the difference. So that's the end of this match. KNPC, the rightful winners of the KOC Cup 2025. And this is me, Jason, signing off alongside Benson on Ben Creations. But stay tuned. I think you'll have the presentation ceremony being done in the center. Thank you and wishing you all a very good day.
Hello? Hello? Both teams, please line up for the presentation. I request KNPC and STORK to line up for the presentation. It is a thrilling final. Since last few finals are one of the best. The STORK get out a strong batting lineup of KNPC only on 99. But I would appreciate the contribution of Anil and Hiten in the last, who scored 10-15 runs, which I think it worked for them to win this match. And at the end, the STORK could not chase this and they lost by only 3 runs. At the end, Hanish tried it well, he hit 1 6 also, but they were short of some runs and marvelous bowling by KNPC and equal fielding. So I congratulate KNPC once again for winning the finals. This tournament we started 3 months before with 10 teams and it was round robin format and top 4 teams qualified for the semi-finals and the final 2 was STORK and KNPC. And I again congratulate KNPC. Today, I would like to call now, on behalf of KOC Cricket Committee and all the people available over here, I would like to thank Manager Malik. He accepted our invitation and from his very important schedule he take out the time to available for this tournament. He is long associated with our KOC Cricket Committee. He is blessing us with his presence in cricket since long. I would like to call him sir please, and I would like Mr. Fahad to hand over him the bouquet. Thank you, sir. And I would also like to thank Team Leader Marine, Abdul Rahman Al-Haji. He also took his precious time for this event. Thank you, thank you, sir. Thank you for giving this precious time for this tournament. I would like to call Mr. Fahad.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity to meet you guys. I don't know if you know or not, I used to be head of this committee about 7 years ago. During that time, we had couple of tournaments here, but when time comes to step down, one of the contenders, he was biggest contender was Fahad. Alhamdulillah, he performed. Since then, alhamdulillah, I'm hearing that success after success, inshallah. And which, inshallah, what coming up, inshallah, is more better, inshallah. I had the invitation from Fahad while I was in China, and I promised him to do my best. I arrived this morning, 9 o'clock, rushed home, change, and I make it, thanks God, I make it on time. And in 2 hours, my other flight, I'm going to Umrah, inshallah. So it is a good opportunity to meet you guys, and it is, I found it a good opportunity to introduce team leader at HSE Marine, Abdurrahman Al-Hajri. I'm trying to convince him to get into cricket. He said it's like baseball. I said no, it is more better, more really exciting than baseball. Yeah. So hopefully, step by step, we will get him into cricket, inshallah. Thank you very much, and thank you for inviting me. And all the best for everyone.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you, Muhammad, for joining us today. Alhamdulillah, we are blessed with a very good weather, an excellent, exciting match, excellent final. Still, KNPC is undefeatable for a long time. They have won, I think, maybe out of last 8, they won 7 tournaments. Or how many? 10 out of 11. 10 tournaments out of 11. Today was very exciting. Usually in cricket, you guys know, a low target is a very difficult to do it. A very low target is a very difficult, and they bowled extremely well. Of course, Tushar, they're using it as last few overs, and he's doing a very good job in it. Hard luck STORK, excellent performance throughout the tournament. Restricting them with 99 in a final, it's not easy, and you've done a very good job. And you missed with just few runs, and hopefully you can do it and reach to the boundary line next tournament. Of course, I would like to thank also our KOC players for winning the plate final. Excellent performance, guys. Hopefully I can join you guys in the next tournament. And be fit enough to play the next tournament. Yes, inshallah by next we will do it. Thank you everyone for coming. I'd like to thank the umpires, cameraman, special thanks for our cricket community for making this tournament ongoing every time. Inshallah, and wish everyone a good luck.
Thank you, Chairman. Thank you both the chief guests for taking the precious time. Now, at the start of presentation ceremony, I would like to call the most important, the person who conducted this tournament, umpires. Please, without them, this was not possible. They are from the Kuwait Committee, KCC. Great job, sir. Very nice. Thank you. Without the support and neutral decisions, we could not do it. Easy to play. They are from International Council Cricket Committee, they are certified umpires. Scorer.
Good job. Thank you, good job.
Now, the cricket is game of 11 players each side and 2 players. But there is one player who shifts the match entirely on his side, and he's man of the match for today's game. Ajay Patel, 4 overs, 22 runs, 2 wickets.
Can you come in the middle, please?
Congratulations, Ajay. Man of the match for final is really special. You are the person who is coming the dreams of STORK today giving an answer. Now, with this, we'll go for individual awards for this tournament. Like last year, we have considered up to round robin formats, best batsman, bowler, and fielders, and none of the series will consider up to finals. So, best fielder, Ashish Shah took 12 catches. Ashish Shah from KNPC. Yogesh, acting keeper. Then batting, Ajay Patel, 266 runs. This was up to the league matches. After this, your runs has increased. Ajay Patel. For bowling, now for best bowling, I would like to call Vishnu Pal. Pal, 15 wickets. And Fahad will hand over the trophy for best bowler. Chairman Cricket Committee. Excellent bowling, Pal. Now we'll give the individual trophies. I would like to call the captain of runners team to name the players one by one so that they can collect the individual trophies. You can call your players one by one. But wait. Okay. 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 Did a good performance with bat and ball throughout the tournament. Congratulations, Venkat. That's it. Johnson, a very good bowler. Throughout the tournament, he was consistent. Anish, the person who almost turned the today's match. Semi-finals also, he hit 1-6 and 1-4 and took the match on his side. Excellent performance. Now, last but not the least, the excellent bowling by Firoz today throughout the tournament. He was the second highest wicket taker.
Thank you, Firoz. Thank you.
Now, I would like to call the captain of winners the immediate of it every time he's coming and doing his job. Nothing to say.
First of all, Vivek, okay? Come on. Rajendra Johnny.
Hello, how are you? Good? Congrats.
Shohanji is getting younger day by day.
Tushar.
Jasmeet Dhunga of KNPC
KNPC. Quran. Rajan.
Kunal, mari baju.
Anil.
Lambada, Wasim Akram of KNPC. Consistent, always opening ball, left arm, Sivan.
Ball is listening for his command.
Ajay.
No words for him. He is not qualified to play over here. I remember his innings in semi-finals. I think 23 ball 50 runs. It was after a loss of 6-7 wickets. Excellent.
Bhargav.
Bhargav! Very nice, Bhargav!
Excellent.
Superb, Bhargav!
Satya.
New left arm. Jayasuri. They developed him like a Jayasuri and open and now he's batting consistently. He's a very good bowler.
Satya Rock.
Hitendra.
Lighting speed, Hitendra, lighting speed. He made the game today.
Very good fielding today. I was observing him. Excellent.
Vishak. Rohit.
Tushar is all-rounder. Whenever team needs him, always delivers. Last but not the least, the captain himself, who is leading since last so many tournaments and winning the trophy for the team, Yogesh. He was injured today, but still he managed to play. So, now it's almost more than 200 players participated in this tournament. And there is one player who stands like he's the best in entire tournament. We call him the man of the series. And for this, it is 323 runs, 11 wickets. None other than Ajay Patel. Congratulations, Ajay.
Very nice, Ajju.
The position at which he bats is really difficult to take. Now, both teams give a good fighting, but there should be one winner and one runners. So I'll call the captain of runners team to collect the trophy, and Abdul Rahman Al Haji, team leader HSC, will present the runners trophy to STORK. Well done, STORK. Thank you, sir. Now the turn come up for this. We were waiting since last 3 months. The winners for the present, the trophy of winners will be handed over by the manager and chairman cricket committee Fahad Bastaki. Please, captain of winners team KNPC, please come up and collect the trophy.
Very nice, Captain. Good one, Yogi. 10 trophy.
Congratulations, KNPC.
Yeah, come like that, come like that. Come like
I would like to again thank our chief guest for this presentation. Thank you, sir, for giving your time. Thank you, sir. And thanks, Fahad.
अभी आ जाओ सामने सामने अभी आ जाओ नहीं इधर आ जाओ, सामने रखो, सामने रखो। बैठो इधर, सामने बैठो, पीछे भी मिक्स है, शुगर मिक्स। आजा भाई, अभी तक हो गया मैच, कुछ नहीं है। इधर आ जाओ, सामने आ जाओ, शेयर करो इसके साथ। अभी खत्म हो गया जो था वो क्लास ग्राउंड के अंदर खत्म हो गया। बैठो बैठो बस वही चाहिए इधर आ जाओ, ये भी ले लो, ये भी निकाल दो आराम से। सर कैन यू गो बैक प्लीज, और पीछे पीछे सब लोग। हाँ रेडी, okay. Smile please. Please. Yes. Again. Look here on the top, please. Thank you. One more with 10. One more with 10. One more with 10. 10 cups. Sub 10. We want 10 cups. Only for like this. Everyone. Like this. KNPC. Ready. 10. Yes, cup. Thank you. كل مرة بنحاول بس